and welcome back to another Bible study with me. We're so glad you're here. Today, we're diving into one of the boldest and most beautiful moments in the Old Testament, in Esther chapter 4. In this moment, Esther chooses courage over comfort, and it still speaks volumes to us today. So grab your Bible, something to jot notes with, and let's get studying together. Let's read Esther chapter 4, verses 13 through 16. He sent back this answer: "Do not think that because you are in the king's house, you alone of all the Jews will escape. For if you remain at this time, relief and deliverance for the Jews will arise from another place. But you and your father's family will perish. And who knows but that you have come to your royal position for such a time as this." Then Esther sent this reply to Mordecai: "Go, gather together all the Jews who are in Susa, and fast for me. Do not eat or drink for 3 days, night or day. I and my attendants will fast as you do. When this is done, I will go to the king, even though it is against the law. And if I perish, I perish." Okay, let's back up a bit. Esther is a young Jewish woman who becomes queen in Persia, which is actually a really cool story. Check out chapters 1 and 2 to get the details. But she's secretly Jewish, right? And so suddenly her people are in danger because of a law that could wipe them out, okay? So her cousin Mordecai urges her to go to the king, her husband, and plead for their lives. But here's the catch. Going to the king uninvited could get her, even though that's her husband, right? It's still against the law. So she's not just, being brave in this moment. This is something that's potentially fatal. So in this particular case, she's risking everything. Okay, let's talk about that famous line. "And who knows but that you have come to your royal position for such a time as this." That hits a little differently, right? Mordecai is basically saying, Esther, this isn't just about you being queen. Maybe you're here for a bigger reason. And we can ask ourselves the same thing. What if you're in that job, that school, that community, your church, not by accident, but on purpose? Esther didn't get there by chance, and neither did you. What I love is that Esther doesn't rush into action. She pauses. She calls for a fast. And that tells me something pretty powerful. Courage is not the absence of fear. Instead, it's what you do with that fear. She's afraid. She should be afraid. Her life is in danger. But she takes it to God first, and she asks others to pray with her. And then she says something that just gives me chills every time. "And if I perish, I perish." What? That right there, that's faith. That's surrender. That is Esther truly putting her life in God's hands. Let's take a moment and reflect. Is there something God's asking you to do that feels scary or risky? Are you in a position of influence? Even a small one that God might want to use? What would it look like for you to say, "If I perish, I perish"? Well, not literally, but maybe in terms of your reputation or comfort or control. Esther's story reminds us that we're not here by accident. We're here on purpose. for such a time as this. So whether you're leading a team, raising a family, or just trying to be a light within your circle, it matters. Thanks for joining me today for this powerful moment in Esther's story. If it encouraged you, hit that like button, drop a comment below with your biggest takeaway, and don't forget to subscribe for even more videos. And remember, you are here for such a time as this. See you next time.